Satoshi Kusama has dropped his latest article just now. The future of gaming is SHIB. Satoshi Kusama writes his new Medium article, The Future of Gaming is SHIB. And it says here, victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. And that's from the Chinese general and military strategist Sun Tzu, written in The Art of War, the book. What's going on, everyone? Win with Ryan here, and we're going to start this video off with a quick giveaway. We're giving away $100, and all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment below. Every single comment gives you an entry to win, and then go over to winwithryan.com to make sure that you are subscribed to my Make Money newsletter. That's where we announce the winner every single month. So with that being said, keep winning. Greetings and happy holidays, SHIB Army. Let's talk about the future of gaming. SHIB. Zoom out. Ryoshi would often tell me to zoom out back when SHIB had more zeros than I have in my bank account. So for months while working on various aspects of what has grown into the greatest meme token of all time, I've continually tried to zoom out. What is SHIB becoming? How can SHIB grow into more than anyone expects? And how does all of these aspects fit together? Well, after lots of thinking outside the box discussions and hours staring into space, swimming in the depths of what could be, I get it. Now, I won't be able to go into exact details at this time about what we're building, but if you listen to the other content or our many YouTubers post about what the future of SHIB is, you already have a basic idea. Regardless, this article will begin to discuss the smoke around what SHIB 2022 will be and enlighten those who are interested. For this Medium article, let's focus on gaming. Gaming, the only way to create a seven-figure game that is worthy of 1 million friendships, is to find the perfect fitting AAA studio and build it with them. We scoured the internet and sent out messages to multiple studios who basically ignored us. However, we found one that is the perfect fit and are finalizing the paperwork now. To let you know that this is real, we are now under a mutual NDA, non-disclosure agreement, so they are both not allowed to talk about it. This NDA is vital to us having competitive advantage over all other gaming Metaverse and NFT system clones that will pop up the moment that I hit send. More on my opinion of the Metaverse below. So basically saying that once the actual idea of what they're putting together, which is going to take a while to develop, once people have an actual understanding what that is, there's going to be fake Shiba games popping up left and right. So they're really trying to protect this so nothing leaks out or gets out there so that way no one gets tricked or scammed. However, landing a great AAA gaming studio that has worked with the likes of Disney and Warner Brothers isn't enough. To manage making a game from concept to completion requires dedication, experience, connections, wisdom that only few people can provide. So per the request of the Guardians of SHIB, I put out a request for a recruiter to find me a person who could lead and the game design, implementation, and completion of the Shiboshi game that's being developed by the AAA studio. Thank you, Ryan, super recruiter. And no, that's not me, not that this Ryan is not the super recruiter. That would be freaking rad though. We had some bites, but one candidate stood out. Ladies and gentlemen, Shibians of all ages, I'm happy to announce that the consultant who will lead the charge for the Shiba Inu Games version of the Shiboshi game is none other than William David Volk. Good job to those of you who decoded our messages correctly. William has been an incredible person to work with already, and we've only just begun. Here's a picture of him sitting in a Game of Thrones chair. Looks like it's actually on the set there. Will has seen the vision in full and knows the AAA studio. So I'm actually excited to share his quote on working on the unique project. I'm honored to be working with an amazing team on what will become one of the most significant games of all time, William David Volk. That's huge in my humble opinion, because you have to remember that William is no ordinary game developer. He's a true visionary with decades of top-notch, high-quality experience on the corporate side. He was the VP of technology at Activision, and also on the independent side, having run his own game studio as well. Just for reference, he also shares credit for the first ever iPhone game ever released. So he has years of experience in mobile gaming too, And we'll see his full bio down below here in just a couple minutes of this video. No, he is also under an NDA, so don't try pinging him for information. We simply can't talk about it. Shiba Inu Games and Shiba Inu. While Shiba Inu is a decentralized community, Shiba Inu Games is focused on working with amazing consultants and contractors to build an incredible first version of the Shiboshi game. This game will be primarily for mobile. To get approved on mobile, iOS, and Android, there are requirements that force the SHIB brand into the corporate world and the rules therein. However, this is a good thing because it allows us to take some of our prized assets and make them defensible. What about blockchain, you ask? Well, the completed game will be licensed solely to the decentralized team at Shiba Inu for use on Shibarium. Shibarium is the Shiba Inu blockchain. They'll also be able to add various decentralized elements to enhance this mobile version, wink, wink. This will provide unique opportunities within the Shiba Inu ecosystem for SHIB, Leash, and Bone, while Shiba Inu Games remains completely separate from this activity. Moreover, the revenue gained from Shiba Inu Games in-app purchases also provides opportunities for SHIB and Leash burns, truly a win-win. And this is just a teaser of what we have planned. So what this is saying here is that the game will be an actual corporation. It's not going to be a decentralized game. There's going to have to be people. There's going to have to be an actual structure to the corporation that they're building, but they will build that on top of Shibarium, decentralized the blockchain, and the game will run on that blockchain. Therefore, this unusual but progressive friendship is another great example of why Shiba Inu is positioned to take over the gaming landscape in 2022. Metaverse. Just my humble opinion, but I haven't been a fan of the word metaverse since it was in use way before those guys over at the FBI, Facebook Incorporated, decided to use it. However, the idea of having a VR world where people can interact and basically live is a concept I personally adore. It's not new either. Second Life, Sims, and others were well before anything that we would see this bull run for this simple esoteric term. Now that my rant's off, let me get back to the question of when Metaverse for SHIB. Well, I've mentioned before of this concept of an Oshiverse. The Shiba Inu core developers, or the SICD, have been discussing for weeks the best way to implement this concept on Shibarium. And of course, it's already in the works. However, I believe for a metaverse to be more than a bent infinity symbol, a way to extract your data, it must provide real value to users. And to do so requires a certain foundation that is built prior to the release of the technology. So here they're talking some trash, obviously on Facebook. Metaverse is, their new logo for Meta is a bent infinity symbol. And then also we all know that Facebook and all these social media companies, all they do, they're just there to extract your data. If it doesn't cost you money to use it, no money to use the product, then you are the product. So we need a certain foundation before the release of this product. And that's why we are working on so many aspects of Shiba Inu, including Shibarium, ShibaNet, and the decentralized Shiboshi game, the incubator, and much more that won't become evident until the near future. It is the combination of these elements, when combined with Ethereum as the core, that will ensure the magic of a successful new Shiba universe, unrivaled by absolutely any token or corporation. He then goes on to talk about the scams, which we did a full video on this, so be careful of these. I'd love to wrap up this medium, but first I need to mention yet again to be wary of scams. The newest scam is the Shiba Swap scam on Android and or iOS. It is not made by Shiba Inu's development, and we do not know who made it. Use it at your own risk. Finally, another friendship, the Cyber Monday. Make sure you shop at the website that supports Shiba Inu by accepting Shiba Inu as payment, Newegg. And we also covered this in one of my videos just the other day. This is a great fit for us because, like myself, many in the crypto world respect and use Newegg for purchases and prefer them over something like, say, Best Buy. Now, with this new friendship, This Cyber Monday, you can actually use your SHIB for a purchase. Now listen, at first glance, burning Shiba Inu seems to be the only way SHIB will grow. And we all know everyone's talking about burn, 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 right? Well, by this time next year, you'll see that being able to spend your SHIB has its place in the total Shiba Nation, hashtag maniacal laugh. I think I'll have scrambled eggs Monday. How do you like your eggs? Salute, SHIB Army, and the new egg information. Now, the first thing that popped in my head is, who is this William Volk guy and why would he be such a big deal? I've read through this and he is pretty much a major deal. Old school, but that is good when it comes from start to finish implementation. It's not what you know, it's who you know. You know, your network is your net worth, and this guy has an incredible network. So let's check him out. Twitter, you can find him at William Volk. Give him a follow immediately. Volk began his career at 22, helping to launch the computer game division of a well-established board game company called Avalon Hill. Now they're owned by Hasbro. He would create 3 original game titles there: Conflict 2500, Voyager 1, and Controller, as well as establishing quality assurance. In 1995, Volk co-founded Aegis Development, where he authored the Mac adventure, The Pyramid of Peril, and Mac Challenger, a space shuttle flight simulator. Mr. Volk began his optical media at Aegis, working on CD-ROM and CD-ROM. Mr. Volk accepted a position as Director of Technology at Activision, eventually becoming the VP of Technology, responsible for the development of the first CD-ROM entertainment project, The Manhole, in 1989, and the discovery of his talented authors, Rand and Robin Miller, who would go on to create the best-selling CD-ROM of its day, Myst. In 1990, Activision lost a significant patent judgment and went through a Chapter 11 bankruptcy. As the only previous senior manager retained, Mr. Volk helped to create the products that secured the company's success, including the highly acclaimed Return to Zork, whose user interface is still considered one of the most innovative. Joining the educational game company Lightspan, Volk created the process that enabled title production to go from 18 months to a 4-month cycle. So instead of a game taking 18 months to create, he was able to get it done in 4 months and made a system for that. His strategy of moving to the Sony PlayStation after the collapse of the interactive television market in 1995 and successful management of the conversion was key to the survival of Lightspan. The creation of over 100 CD-ROM educational adventure game leads to a successful IPO in February of 2000. In 2004, Volk launched Bonus Mobile along with co-founder Sherry Kuono. They created the mobile social game, The Dozens, based on the card game by the Wayans brothers. This award-winning title featured animated playing cards, in-game chat, and viral invites in an era of 64 kilobyte low resolution phones. When the iPhone launched at a new company, My New Mo, later PlayScreen, Kuono and Volk designed and released the very first iPhone game, iWhack. The weekend of Apple's launch, Volk went on to co-design Pigs in Poppin', Bag Bigfoot, World Carnival, and Impossible Hex. Volk is the founder of Deep State Games and the author of the Climate Trial game. He is an avid cyclist. Shiba Inu on the daily charts here. As you can see right now, we have 1 hour and 15 minutes left in this daily candle. We did finish our sinking sensation here, which was very, very scary and not exciting. But we did realize that there was a nice little uptrend going on. And 3 days ago, it did actually tap off of that. 2 days ago, really, but 3 days in a couple of hours. So it came and we saw this. And actually, once it was tapping here, we were looking at the 4 hour. And when it tapped this it was tapping here. Once this tapped this 4 hour, we did get this signal, which became a buy signal from this market cipher signals. And right now it is looking like it could potentially be a long run buy. Now, obviously this channel is not financial advice. We just bring you entertainment and education. And I hope you guys are enjoying the education. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But it did make a nice little tap here a couple of days ago. It ran up nicely, tapped off that 50 on the Fibonacci, Because remember, we talked about this was heading down, and we said that the Fibonacci level here, which was the 618, this green line, was going to potentially be the support, and it has been a support. And then this 0.5 of the Fibonacci was going to be a resistance short term, and we wanted to bust through there. So far, we're going to be in this tiny little range between the 618 and the 50, but that is okay because we do not want it to drop down back here to the 768. Zooming in a little bit more here on the 4 hour, as you can see, it did come down and tap that line that we're talking about is the support line. And that support line actually goes all the way back to October 6th, when it came back and it tested that Fibonacci line on the way up, bounced, finally pushed through, came back and retested the zone, and it started this nice uptrend. Now, obviously, we did get significantly far away from the uptrend, but now it is coming back into the zone, and we are still monitoring this very closely because it would be very nice if we had this bounce back up. Now, what's really interesting is, you know, you woke up this morning and you looked on Facebook, probably some of you, and you saw Black Friday sale here, Black Friday sale here. And I remember very vividly last year saying, oh my God, it's a Black Friday sale on cryptocurrency. And it was, right? We had a massive sell-off about this time last year as well. And it seems to have happened again. So is this the Black Friday for cryptocurrency where we could start seeing a bounce and rebound and make its way back up? Well, I mean, it would make sense. You see a lot of whales talking a lot of trash on Twitter about how, oh, we were going to take profits in November, but now everyone's getting very, very greedy and they want to make some more money. So for those of you that are retail traders and you're not in the know, you're not getting the signals, you're not being told, hey, we're going to take profits here and there by these big giant whales, which personally, I do not have that connection. I am not a $100 million whale, but we do know that that type of stuff goes on. So just when you are starting to make some massive gains, do not forget to take profits. You know, we were also mentioning to take profits up in this zone right here. We are not financial advisors. We were just letting you know what we were doing. In fact, I actually took profits early. If you guys are watching my videos, I took some profits here. I could have let it ride a little bit more, but I ended up taking some profits here, letting some ride, and I got out up at the top on a smaller bag. But it is crashing back, and it's coming to a point where, in my personal opinion, it has been in a order block here before, and it's bouncing off this zone. It's also double tapping. It's retesting, as we talk about a lot, retesting this Fibonacci level, and we could see the next move up. What I'm personally doing is this Christmas, there's some people on my Christmas list that do not have cryptocurrency that I want them to have crypto because I need them to understand that it's important to have crypto. Crypto is the future. You know, some of these people, they don't understand making money. They are very simple people. And I want them to have something that I see could multiply for them on accident. So for those people, I'm going to be buying them Shiba Inu. And with what I just read you from this article, the things that are coming out for it, I think that's a wonderful idea for those people to have some. So that is just my personal thing. Looking at this indicator, though, you can see that there was a buy signal here on this indicator. Let me go ahead and open this up. So you can see here, this little buy signal here. This is not always a 100% buy signal, but when you get a divergence, which is this being in a hard slope, and this physically going the opposite direction. So this is going down, this is going up. That is what you call a divergence. And when that happens, 90 times out of 100, you'll start to see a reversal. So we're definitely looking for a reversal. You know, SHIB Army, we're hoping that this is a massive reversal here because we would like to see some more positive news for the holiday season coming. So let's jump over to our $1,000 to $10,000 challenge.